Hey y'all, this is Otter. So I decided that I will be league starting Conflagration and Blast Rain of Charthus Elementalist. And my inspiration for this league start is a character I played many leagues ago, which was a Caustic Arrow Toxic Rain Pathfinder. Um, so this build is going to be looking an awful lot like a Caustic Arrow Toxic Rain Pathfinder, which was a proven archetype. It worked pretty great. It's not the best league starter in the world by any means. However, it was certainly one that many leagues ago worked pretty darn well, worked with quite a few different mechanics, scaled pretty decently for the price of the gear and the build and whatnot. And I kind of figured that with the changes they made to the Blast Rain of Tarthus, which received a buff, and adding conflagration into the game, we have a way to basically make a fire version of Caustic Arrow Toxic Rain, which to me is very appealing. I like playing the witch a lot. I think she has some pretty great voice lines. And I'm a big fan of the Elementalist Ascendancy in particular. Even though Liege of the Primordial did receive a fairly significant nerf, I still feel that it is potent enough to be usable as a league start, since you can have a lot of golems and they all provide various forms of utility. So I'll drop the POB link into the YouTube comments, or excuse me, the YouTube description, and you'll be able to review this POB on your own. I have some notes thrown into it. I have two different sets here to take a look at. Essentially, a very early league start with a general idea of trying to get you up and going on things that cost 1 to 5 chaos, give or take. I'm trying to be as conservative as possible with the items that you'll find, while still giving a little bit of room for some mandatory elements. So don't worry too much about getting gear that exactly matches what I have in this configuration. Just worry about hitting the various items on the priority list, and you should have a fairly smooth league start. That being said, the way that I have this prescribed right now, the early league start item list is quite weak in terms of effective HP. Definitely not going to get you to Ubers and things like that using the early league start tree. You're going to need to invest just a little bit more, and run with at least the guacamole money list that I have here. If not, something a little bit stronger. But at the very least, we've got solid damage without a ton of investment. Our effective HP and our maximum hits are looking pretty good. Bear in mind, POB can't calculate Fizz max hit appropriately for the build as we have it prescribed. So whatever number you see here for Fizz max hit, it's actually a bit better than that. Other than that, it's a fairly straightforward league start character. Again, not too different from Caustic Arrow or Toxic Rain if you've ever played one of those. That being said, again, if you do have any questions, just let me know. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. You can find me on YouTube. You can also find me on Twitch. And I'll be posting this wherever I can.